Hey, it's Fortnite Kid, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Hey guys, it's a Fortnite Kid, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we're going to be ranking my cousin's top 10 favorite skins in Fortnite. Now this is my cousin, Mr. Penguin 973's list. You may have seen him in a few of my videos with gameplay, or I've talked about him in my videos. This is his opinion. I will be talking about if I agree or disagree with him. Obviously, his list is completely different than mine. So this is his list. I talked to him the other day in the car, and I put it in my notes of his top 10 favorite skins. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the list. Now guys, coming in at the number 10 spot, we have the Ravage. The Ravage is actually a really cool skin. It's in my top 20 favorite skins. And I know my cousin really likes the Raven, and he has to put Ravage on here, of course, because he likes the Raven a lot, which I'm going to give you a hint, it may or may not be on this list. So, the Ravage, I personally think is a really cool skin, and I can see why he likes it, because he likes the Raven. And it's a really unique skin, and I personally like that he likes it a lot, and it's really cool that he likes it, and I don't agree with this personally. I wouldn't say it's my top 10, but obviously this is his, so I don't discriminate him at all, obviously. I mean, he's my cousin. But, so I would say this would be my top 20 for sure. Maybe like 18, 17, possibly. Definitely a good skin and definitely a good pick for the number 10 spot. Now, guys, at the number 9 spot, we have the Omega. Now, the Omega, if you guys don't know, was the Season 4 Tier 100 skin. I know he liked this. I didn't know it was his top 10, but I knew that he certainly liked the skin. Now, he likes the skin a lot, and I agree this is a very good skin. I think this would be in my top 15 favorite skins, almost reaching out to the number 10 spot. Definitely a good pick for sure, and I like it a lot, and this is a really good pick for him, and I'm really surprised he put it here. Well, not really, because I knew he liked it, but for number 9 spot, I think it's pretty suitable. Now, guys, at number 8 spot, we have the Ice King. Ice King was the Season 7 Tier 100 skin, and I know he likes this a lot. He has it. He wears it a decent amount of times. I feel like a lot of these skins on the list he wears a lot. Some of them he doesn't have, but I think this is a pretty good pick. I personally don't like Ice King a ton, but I still kind of like it. I don't really hate it at all, but I don't necessarily really like it. But I was guessing it's going to put it maybe in the top 10. I wasn't sure, but this is definitely a pretty good pick. And for him, I think this is very, very, very good. And yeah, without further ado, at number 7 spot, we have Big Chuggus. I remember the item shop rotated and he saw his skin. He was like, yep, this is an amazing skin. This is a fairly recent skin. It came out in the last week. Yeah, it came out in the last week or so, and I personally think it's a pretty cool skin. I wouldn't say it's my top 10. I think it's okay. It's a pretty big skin, but I mean, he likes it. He laughs about it. And yeah, I think this is a pretty good spot for him, and I feel like he would put it here for sure. Now, guys, number 6 spot, we have the Raptor. And I didn't know he really liked the skin a lot. I mean, I don't always think to myself, oh, he likes this skin, he doesn't like this skin. But like, I didn't know he liked the Raptor a lot, and I personally like it a lot. It's in my top probably 30, I would say, or top 20, maybe coming close to there. But Raptor is a pretty cool skin, and I'm actually surprised he put it here. I mean, I know he liked it a lot. He doesn't have it. I know I do. Maybe he's just seen me wear it a lot, and he likes it because of that, or he likes the skin a lot, and I personally, I like the pick. Wouldn't put it in my top 10. This list is completely different from mine, but I think this is still a good choice for him for sure. Now, at number 5 spot, we have the Renegade Raider, the second rare skin in the game. He told me when we were there that he doesn't like it because of the rarity. He likes it because it's like a pilot skin. And it's really cool to him, and I agree. I like Renegade Raider. When I tell people I like Renegade Raider, they're like, oh, you only like it because it's rare. Like, okay, I can't like a rare skin. So like the case is I can't like a rare skin even if it looks good or not. That doesn't make sense at all. And I like Renegade Raider. Not in my top 10, top 15, definitely. I like the skin a lot. It's a good spot, I think, and then I agree a pretty good amount of it, and this is good for him. I like the skin. He likes the skin. It's a pretty good pick. Wouldn't put it in my top 10, but pretty good. Coming in number 4, I might agree with this pick, maybe not, but at number 4 we have the Black Knight. Now, the Black Knight, surprisingly, I knew he liked the skin, and there's a skin that's kind of similar to Black Knight on this list. And so, Black Knight is a Season 2 Tier 70 skin, but it's basically the Tier 100. It's a max tier skin of Season 2. I like the skin a lot. It might be my number 4 spot, maybe my number 5, maybe my number 3, 4, or 5, definitely around there. This is probably the spot that I agree with the most. Personally, I made a video, actually it was my last video, ranking my top 5 favorite skins. Black Knight was not on there, but there is a skin coming up very soon that was on my list. Wasn't as high as it is, but it was on my list, and yeah, I agree with this spot, and yeah, I definitely like it. Now, guys, number 3 spot, we have the Scorpion. He recently bought this skin. I knew he bought it around 5-6 days ago, and he didn't really like the skin before. I mean, he never really cared about it. Never really cared to talk about it. But ever since he bought it, he has been rocking it a decent amount, and he likes the skin a lot. I know this is probably not a popular choice for most of you, but to me, this is actually a pretty cool choice, and I like the spot. I mean, I wouldn't put it here personally. I'd put it a pretty good amount lower, but I know he likes the skin, and I was expecting him to put it on the list. Maybe not at number 3, but I still respect the choice. Now, guys, number 2 spot, we have the Raven. Now, the Raven, I don't agree with this a lot. Raven is in my top, I know I keep saying top 15, top 20, but this is how much I agree with the list a bit, but like, he is definitely in my top 20 favorite skins, maybe in my top 10, maybe in my, I really need to do something like that one day, maybe like my top 100 favorite skins or something, but Raven is definitely a respectable choice. I like the pick a lot. It's a very good choice, and I personally like it, and I think it's a really cool spot, and I knew he liked Raven. He's always told me that. He never had skin, but I know he loves the skin, and yeah, that's what it's like. Now at the number 1 spot, if you know my cousin pretty well, and you've seen other videos I've talked about him, as number 1 spot, we have the Blue Squire. Now, the Blue Squire is the first battle pass to get in, like I talked about in my last video, and yeah, I think it's a very, very good spot for him, and I respect his choice, and I like it a lot, and the Blue Squire is my 5th favorite skin in the game, so this is a very good choice for me, very respectable pick, and I knew he's liked the skin ever since he got it. It was his first skin, and that's what I love. It's just sometimes your first skins are just so memorable that you just gotta love them even if they're not the best. But he loved the skin a lot. He's rocked the most out of any skin, and I knew he was gonna put it here no matter what. Now, guys, that's the end of the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I am recording this 2 days before Thanksgiving, so if I don't make a video before that, I most likely won't, but have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good time with your family, and I hope you guys have a bunch of good food, and I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving break, and I hope you're just chilling out, playing some games, hanging out with your family, and having a nice time. And yeah, guys, see you all later. Have an awesome Thanksgiving break and day, and yeah, I will see you all later. Peace out.